Today I'm closing my old Instagram account. It has 7,650 followers. I've been using it actively for like 7 years now. It has 2026 posts and I'm happy to say it goodbye. Let's see what I have done with these years. Well, I have my current exhibition poster here, Liis Koger, Sisistern, and this extremely beautiful video that was taken by Postimees, who visited me at my atelier. Very sad to lose it. So some gala events, some paintings in homes, Bombay Club, New Year's Eve, a big painting at Kadrioru Plaza, some examples of paintings on walls, my birthday, the calendar, the year that was, some studio shots by Kaupo Kikas. I'm glad I'll have these still. Working on the big paintings. I'm so happy that clients send me views of paintings where they hang already on the walls. Also me with art print. Looks really good. If you can't afford an original, then art print is the next best thing you can have on your wall. Me carrying paintings around the home. All the apartments I rented, I've always, used as an entrepreneurship work as well. Also an atelier shot. Personal exhibition videos that were taken 2024 are visible on YouTube in full. But a lot of things aren't, like my personal exhibition in Helsinki at Galleria Topelius. It's really warm and nice welcome and exhibition that I had there. Highly recommended gallery. So why do I feel like deleting it all? Probably I'm a person who likes to make refresh in life. And all these old things seem like baggage to me. Probably I also got a bit tired of myself and my own very active doings. In previous decades, people didn't have that kind of active saving mode. Like always taking the shots and showing them. I feel it helps to be a little bit away from social media, to live in the moment more. Because if you're always taking photos and videos, it's like you can always live these moments again, but that loses the actual experience. So sometimes I remember in my life when I have lost something like an iPod when it just came. I was running on the bridge and listening to music and watching the sunset. And suddenly my iPod fell to the river and I just started laughing. I know it sounds a little like having some kind of psychological issue, but you're used to running, you have to have music in your ears. But what if you change the scenario, take something seemingly necessary away, and loss can feel like a blessing. So these are my small paintings at the Swiss interior project. I mean, I am probably going to lose all this material after I click on the delete button. Hilma af Klint, really inspiring, esoteric painter. More and more I feel people are divided into half. One half stays in the system, the other half are like little rebels. You can guess which section I belong to. I think all entrepreneurs are a little bit rebels because they are the starters, they are the ones who take the commitment to pursue. It's like a promise to never get tired, to always be responsible for yourself. Unlike the system, get your wage every month and think you're certain, but nothing in this life really is certain. See, only nice people paint. Joy of painting. That's my niceness. Saving the birds from the wild. The unnice part is that they get stuck on me. Start to like me. I like them as well. See another really big photo. Really big painting. Almost 2.5 meters into height. That's me filling my car with paintings to bring to the exhibition. Nothing is done for you. You just take all this pressure and do everything yourself. But don't take it with a victim mentality, because that's normal. You have to do everything yourself. That was me in New York Estonian House, at the opening of my personal exhibition that I personally arranged. Nobody did it for me. Nobody asked me to come. I just went there, sending the paintings with Deutsche Post group. Nice partners. Paintings are in safe hands. Here's a wall painting I did at the musician's studio. Here's a really nice painting called Divine Trees. I love this painting very much still. It's so personal. You can make so personal things. That's 10 square meters. Moonflowers hanging at Tartu Kaubamaja in 2023. That's me in front of John Mitchell work at MoMA, the Museum of New Art in US. Yeah, I'd like to make those really big paintings on canvas, actually, much more. But large spaces are quite expensive to rent, and if you stick the canvas with a Gorilla tape on the wall, then the repair will be even more expensive than the renting. I'm happy I went to New York. I mean, some naivety is really necessary in this business that I have, because if you would know all the obstacles, you would never start doing it. I packed 3 days or 2 days probably, but yeah, I mean, that's a lot of work. You're not only a painter, you're also an organizer of all sorts. Also finding money yourself to finance it all. Selling your paintings. Well, currently I feel that times are tougher than ever, but this was a few years ago, so now I just feel it would be easier to move somewhere where the feelings for art and culture are bigger, and also the ability to buy art is more understandable for the artists. I like those light works a lot. There's another opening. I also have my kids on the photos. I actually like to keep my private life private, but considering how big part they are of my activities and how much they do things with me, that's the original again in new house, then I have to capture it. I used to paint at the festival. It was like a week and 2 concerts per evening. So each concert I painted and afterwards became an exhibition. This was the transportation of the canvases on roof of a car. Not really luxurious or, Christie's auction style. Just all and hard work. But okay, some men might say that Second World War was hard, not whatever kind of business, For the business, you just take the road. It's not just a leap of faith, it's a constant failing that you have to overcome. I don't know what kind of pressure and the need to prove oneself it is. But at least I don't have any doubts, I have a fear of shallow living. And the more I experience life, I agree with this quote. Art was the only thing I wanted to own. It has soul. Another thing with this dividing into 2 sections of the world I have in mind is that one half will become more robotic. The other half will live more in tune with the soul. And even with living within your truth, you can never have all your ducks in a row. You just gotta gather up what you've got and make a run. That video is also on YouTube in full. Then I got my little ducklings waiting for me. A music video I was painting in. I'm so happy when people from different fields ask me to collaborate. The results are mostly always mesmerizing. Like this cutie pie frog here. So sorry that it jumped, but actually it was dry already, this plastic cup where I mixed my paint in. So it is just a piece of color. He didn't actually damage himself. Sorry if I sound a little unwell. It's because I was just sick last week and I still have some kind of residues. but it's not bad. It gave me a really good chance to spend like 12 to 16 hours behind the computer, clean up so many things. But of course, there are at least half of the people who will never understand art or abstraction or enjoy poetry, for example. I mean, they also don't need to. Why should they? It's their own loss not to understand and not to be capable of achieving desired states of mind. I don't know if it is true that if you can experience high joy, then also the pain is deep. I don't know. Doesn't Buddhist monks act like they could be all times in peace that is joyful? I don't know. I also don't know if I am going to so-called really make it. Because one day I too would like to rest, and I don't know if I know how to rest though. I mean, I don't find much enjoyable things in resting, but like to be always doing something useful. Otherwise I feel like I'm wasting my life. But yeah, more peace and more tranquility. I think these are hard times anyway. It's not the time yet to calm down and settle down. These are times to fight and dream. That's a big one, a video of living paintings. I actually tried to find it and put it also to my YouTube channel, but didn't find it really. I also don't know if I can save all these photos with one simple click before deleting it all or not. Would be nice to. As for the future, you can follow me at my new account, which is at sisistern.art. I know it might be complicated using these dots, but this was the best option I came to. Another anainin, I don't know how to pronounce it, quote. But if you limit your choices only to what seems possible or reasonable, you disconnect yourself from what you truly want, and all that is left is compromise. I don't like to compromise. But I believe in collaborations and relations. I don't believe in I don't know the word in English now. Well, this running nose is still having an effect on me. I don't believe in getting on in life via being in opposition to each other. I also think that artists don't compete. Yeah, compete was the word. With each other, because it is like in love. You either feel the connection to a specific artwork or you don't. So it's not really a matter of competition. Art is not the competition. And nobody is fighting against anyone. At least that should be the goal for humanity, to work in collaboration. But I don't know when that's gonna be, because as I said, I think the dividing only has to come before. Yep. So now I just have to find the delete button. See you in real life and on my other Instagram profile at sisistern.art. Thank you for watching.